Hello, this is Mr. Rasmussen with Algebra 2, Lesson 107. And this one here gives us some word problems that are going to look a lot different perhaps than things you've done before. But we will work through them here. And if you follow the pattern, then you come to the correct answer. So we're going to start out, first of all, to set this up. Let's use the example of 496. We're going to label different numbers different ways. We're going to use two of them in this lesson, but they label three of them. They label this first place, the ones, as a U for units, this place as a T for tens, and then this one as an H for hundreds. And I don't think they use the hundreds in this lesson, but they're setting it up in case they give it to you in a homework somewhere. Okay, so ideally, if you look at this first place here, these places are categorized by how far they are from the decimal. So 1 times 6 is 6, which means that like the units has a value of 1 place. The tens, though, is 2 places away from the decimal. So really, if we were to look at this number right here, it would be times 10, right? Because 90. 9 times 10 is 90. It's 2 spots away, so really it has a value of 10 there. And then the third one, the H, would have a value of 100 because you'd have to multiply the 4 times 100, get 400, 3 places away. Okay, so they're showing you that there just as far as value, it positions it in relation to the decimal place. So in example 1 here, in example 1, I want to work backwards. If you look there, the answer is 47, okay? And so in relation to our variables, the 7 is the U, and then the 4 is the T value for the tens, okay? So in this particular case, we're going to work backwards. I wanted to show you that. It states that the sum of the two digits, okay, the sum of the digits in a two-digit counting number is 11. So what it's saying is a two-digit counting number means that it's anywhere from 10, right? 9 would only be 1, 10 to 99. Somewhere inside of 10 to 99, they're all the numbers that have two digits, okay? And it's telling us when we add them, or the sum of them is equal to 11. So I already know the answer. 4 plus 7 is 11, and that works, okay? However, since we want to write that out as far as that first piece of information, we can write it as T plus U equals 11. Okay, so the number in the number by itself, right? The 4 in the 10 spot plus the 7 in the 1 spot or the unit spot. Add those together, you get 11. Is what that's stating. Okay. And then we can also we're also going to put a value to it, and that's where it comes over here. If we put a value to it, what we're looking at is the t's have a value of 10, so 10t plus the u, which has a value of 1, but I'm not going to write that in. Okay? Then what it's telling us in the problem is if those digits are reversed, meaning if we switch the 7 to be first and the 4 to be second, then it's telling us the answer is 27 greater than the original number. So yes, 47 plus 27 is 74. It does work. How do you write that, though, inside our equation? In our equation, we want to reverse the digits. Well, we're going to put the u here, and instead of that having a value of 1, we're reversing it, and we're putting the u into the 10 spot. It's still got to stay u as far as the variable, because the variable doesn't change. But we're switching it in the spot by switching the places of the t and the u. Okay, that being said, this here is my reversed equation there. And so let's write that out. We're going to have 10u plus t, my reversed equation, and they say that that is, sorry, I didn't want to write that. Let's back up here. I didn't want to write that one first. I want to write my first equation. We're going to write this equation here. Let's label these A, B, and C. We're going to write B equation first. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to make that equal to my C equation. We know that's not true, though. We know that's not true because the second sentence tells us that if we reverse them, the second number is 27 greater. So this is my second number. This one's greater, so I either have to subtract from this one or I have to add to this one. I'm going to add to this one because I like adding better than subtraction. So there we go. All right, so we set that up, and these two are equal to each other, but we have two variables in there, and we can only solve for one. So that comes back to equation A. And in equation A, we're going to rearrange this. We're going to subtract t from both sides, and so then that is equal to my u. So I'm going to substitute 11 minus t in for all of my u's in the equation. So let's rewrite this. 10t plus parentheses 11 minus t plus 27 equals 10, 11 minus t plus t. All right, so any place that had the two places that had the u value, I substituted in 11 minus t. Now we're to our normal algebra. Let's remove some parentheses. This one here, parentheses can just go away because there's no multiplication involved. This one over here, 10 times 11 gives me 110 minus 10t plus t. 10t plus 1 minus 9t. So let's clean this up a little bit. Over here, 10 minus 1, we get 9t here. 11 and 27 plus 38. Okay. Let's add 9t to both sides. 18t. Let's subtract 38. Subtract 38. 72 here. Divide by 18. Divide by 18. And there we go. My answer for my 10 spot is 4. There we go. That's correct. And then I put it back in here. 11 minus 4. My unit spot, my 1 spot is 7. So my number is 47. Okay, let me get a clean piece of paper here and let's work through example 2 and see if you can follow along without knowing the answer first. Okay, so we are told the sum of the digits of a 2-digit counting number is 9. Okay, so once again, we're going to have the 10 spot plus the unit spot is equal to 9. Okay, equation A. Equation B is going to give value to those, right? So the 10 spot is really the single number times 10. The unit spot is the single number times 1. Okay, and then it says when the digits are reversed. So C is where I reverse those. So I'm going to do 10u plus t. There's the reversed equation. Okay, that being said, let's write out both of those. 10t plus u equals 10u plus t. All right, I know that's not correct right now because they tell me when the digits are reversed that the new number is 45 less than the original number. So this one here, my reversed, is 45 less. So let's add 45 to that one right there. And it brings it up, and now we do have an equal equation. All right, that being said, I now come to equation A. Let's subtract a t from both sides. And we get 9 minus t. We're going to substitute that in for the places that we have u. So 10t plus parentheses 9 minus t is equal to 10 times 9 minus t, parentheses plus t plus 45. Okay, this one right here connected by addition, so that just that goes away. The 10t here and the minus 1 there gives me 9t plus 9. Did 2 steps there. This one here, 90 minus 10t plus t plus 45. All right, let's do some combining over here. 90 and 45, 135. 10t, negative 10 plus 1, negative 9t. All right, so I can add 9t to both sides. 18t over here, subtract 9 from both sides. 126. Okay, and then divide by 18, divide by 18. It looks like my t value, 126 divided by 18, looks like my t value is 7. Double check that there in the book. Okay, if my t value is 7, then 9 minus 7 looks like my u value is 2. So my 10's place is 7, my 1's place is 2. It looks like my number is 72. All right, let's see if that's true. If we reverse them, we get 27. Okay, and it's saying that 27 is 45 less, so 45 is, yep, it works. There we go. Okay, go ahead and work through the practice problem there, and then I'm going to do that on the bottom part of my paper here. All right, the practice problem, and you can compare your work with mine. In this practice problem, we have 2 digits once again in our number, and when you add them together, it equals 7. So we're going to do t plus u equals 7. Equation A. Equation B, 10 times the t plus the u. Equation C is when you reverse the digits, yes, 10u plus the t. All right, let's write this out. 10t plus u equals 10u plus t. We know that's not true, but let's make it true. All right, it says that when you reverse them, the new number is 27 less. So here's the new number is 27 less than the original, so let's add 27 to the new number, the second number, to bring it up. We now have an equal equation. Let's subtract t from both sides here, so we can substitute that in. So 10t plus 7 minus t there equals 10, 7 minus t parentheses plus t plus 27. All right, so in parentheses, this one doesn't change. This one here is 70 minus 10t plus t plus 27. All right, let's combine some like terms here. Over here, I've got the 10t and then minus t, so 9t plus 7. Over here, I've got a 70 and a 27, so that gives me 97. And then negative 9t. All right, let's add 9t to both sides. We get 18t. Subtract the 7, subtract 7 equals 90. Looks like 90 minus 18. All right. Sorry, 90 divided by 18. All right, my answer is 5. T equals 5. U is going to equal 2. And so put that together. 52 is my answer. If we reverse it, we get 25. Is 27 less than 52? So 25 plus 27. Yes, that works out. Okay, if you need some help on this, feel free to contact me. Have a great day.